What's up, guys? We're back once again. We're going to be doing another video, and I had this thought while I was recording for Resident Evil Rosemary's Power. Now, again, I have an idea of would we see Evelyn again? Now, hear me out for a minute, guys. Would you like to see Evelyn return? First off, comment down below if you would, but let's go ahead and talk about what I'm thinking possibly can happen. Now, at the very end of the game, we see a person walking. Now, again, it's been spoilers that it is Ethan, that he is still alive. Now, we all know Rosemary may have powers because she does state at the end of the game that there's things that Chris doesn't even know that I can do. So, right now, it is back and forth if what exactly her powers are. We don't know if her powers are like Ethan's, like Evelyn, because again, someone made a joke and said, "Okay, Evelyn," because again, she does not like to be called that because again, she is the reincarnation of Mother Miranda's daughter, Evelyn, from again Resident Evil Biohazard. But it's really interesting because again, I did state that I would love to see what kind of powers she would have. But the other thing I'm thinking is, again, we do not know if Ethan is alive or it's just maybe in her mind that she saw him or a version of him. But when I say Evelyn returning, how I would like to see Evelyn return is maybe we see different sections of the game or a game that she tries to mess with Evelyn Returns, because we saw her in Resident Evil Village where she was trying to mess with Ethan's head, explaining to him that you died, Jack killed you, and wouldn't it be interesting to see her return almost in like a manifestation form in Rose's head to really just mess with her, to really be like, oh yeah, you're really me, and that you're going to become me, that's what Mother wanted, and you're going to become me, your father couldn't save you from becoming this, he gave his life, really just to torture her and mess with her head and get her psyche really in the worst way possible, and maybe have her try that there is something in her DNA or something in her from her being resurrected when she was a baby by Mother Miranda to try to become Evelyn again, to I guess have Evelyn still, I guess that psyche still be in her, but battle it almost in the course of the game or a little bit of the portion of the game where you have different mindsets of, okay, would you do this or would you do that? And again, where she's battling of what Chris has taught her, what her father would want, what her mom would want, and the best of possibly the mission, humanity, something that would really give her a thought of, okay, what am I doing? Or if I do this, is it really going to help this person? Is it going to protect my family? Is it going to protect whatever that could be a threat to humanity? Because again, more I would say she's at this point, Rose at the very end of Biohazard, again, she's 15 years old, and probably we could go that route of her still being 15 or maybe a little older, seeing Chris, kind of be, the mentor, train her, like how they did with Shelly. To really make her into a badass agent to go up against biohazard weapons, show off her powers, but at the same time have that darkness in her that she's trying to control. Because again, it wasn't her fault that Ethan didn't know that he became a bioweapon in Resident Evil 7, and at the same time, be the reincarnation of Evelyn. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they do that in the game. I'm not saying they will, I'm not saying they won't. I'm saying it'd be interesting for me, as a fan. I'd love to see this happen. I'd love to see her be some kind of bioweapon to really use her powers against other bioweapons or other individuals that are trying to use whether it could be bioweapons, whether it could be any kind of virus to, take on humanity, try to be there to try to be like, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So it'd be interesting to see how far they are willing to go with Rosemary's character and also bring back Evelyn. Honestly, I'd like to see Evelyn return because Evelyn was one of those characters in Resident Evil 7 and even, her appearance, that one appearance in Resident Evil 8 that she was one of those characters that was very conniving, very manipulative, very annoying in a way, but to the point where she made sense, and also at the point where you wondered what exactly she was and what her agenda was. And honestly, I think that's going to be very interesting to see if she returns to be an annoyance and also be where you're wondering if she's really going to mess with her, with the psyche. If she's going to mess with her, I'd like to see her try to return, become this villain that Rose has to be in her head. And if she does, how would she do that? So again, those are just my thoughts, guys. But let me know what you think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Figure go ahead and give you guys a quick little video about my thoughts on this. Hopefully you did enjoy. What are your thoughts about? Would you like to see Eveline return? Would you like to just stay the way would you like to see Eveline just stay the way she is, dead and gone? Or what exactly would you like to see of Eveline and Rosemary's connection somehow? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always consider subscribing as normal. Leave a like on the video, helps greatly, gets the algorithm. Also click notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload. And I'll see you guys as always on the next video.